Hey guys, and welcome to another video here on the Tonepedia YouTube channel. My name is Emmanuel Knorr, but you can also call me the Shreducator because that's what I like to do. I like to shred. Today we're here to investigate the question if those beautiful looking TC Electronic pedals can actually make a rig for a lead guitar player, right? Without further ado, let me just tell you what we have. So I have three TC Electronic Overdrive pedals with me. We'll just start out with this one, which happens to be, let me look it up. This is the elCaMbo. I hope I just said it right. I personally own the Sky Surfer and the Prophet, so I know how to work with them a little. So I just set them up to have like a slight delay and reverb. So all these pedals are in front of the huhges&kettner Black Spirit 200. All what you can hear in the video later on is just the line output. So that is how it sounds with the reverb and the delay turned on. So right? So not too much. I can already say that I used both of them on tour, so these are awesome sounding pedals. So let's see about the overdrives. First, as I said, the elCaMbo, everything is set to 12 o'clock, so let's see how it sounds going straight to a clean channel. That sounds pretty thick already, I must say. So it sounds to be slightly like mid-focused. That is probably where the thickness is coming from. Really has a good dynamic range, so if I hit the string harder, right, and if I just hit it a little softer, seems to take it very good. So let's go for the neck pickup a little. Let's increase, let's play around with it a little. What do we have? So we have level. Let's push up like everything a bit, level, tone, and also the drive. So this is how it would sound. I like that even if you push up the gain, the thickness is still there, so it's not muddying up or something. Let's go like full everything. Let's see how that will sound. That is all. I think it's just on the edge of being high gain. You know what I mean? So let's see if we're going to the crunch channel. What is going to happen? Everything at 12 o'clock, but crunch channel. Let's see how it sounds without. So that is how it sounds. Just vanilla crunch channel. Now it starts to make real fun for like a metal player. let's turn everything up a little. Let's see how it sounds then. So that is the tone. Let's go like full level and like, what's that, like 3 o'clock on gain. That's awesome, it feels great. So I really think that, well, let me turn it off for a second for talking. So I really think that this pedal, it can do high gain if you have a slightly crunchy amp. For blues and like softer rock, also I think the clean channel is enough. So let me just switch pedals for a second and I will see us again. Alright, so now we're back with the Tube Pilot. This pedal is a little special because it has an actual tube in it. I think it's a 12AX7 or something like that, which is part of like some legendary amps really. And though it has this original tube in it, I think the pedal is just about 45 bucks. So I think if you just buy the tube on itself, it won't be way cheaper, right? So let's see. So again, clean channel, right, slight reverb delay again, and everything to 12 o'clock. So let's see how it sounds. Okay, this one has a lot of bite. It's very aggressive sounding. Okay, so I think let us try to get like the level a bit higher. Now it's starting to get the thickness I would expect from a tube. Yeah, it's starting to get a little more gainy as well. So let's go for low drive first to see if that really aggressive sounding pedal can also do like blues and stuff. That was interesting. It has, like, if you turn up the output level, it really gets thick, but at the same time it's still pretty clear, which probably is a result of the tube. So let's do the opposite. Let's go full gain with this one. Sorry, full tube drive. So let's see. I think while it's really bitey, it's not enough to be considered like a high gain sound. It's really like bitey and focus on the high end. So that's actually a good thing for high end, for high gain. So let's see if by going to the crunch channel we can make it sound really high gain. So that's even too much gain right now. So let's go even further back. Definitely can do high gain. Okay, if you have a slightly crunched amp, it can go high gain. As you can see, it still is very bitey. If you like that sound, that is a good choice to go with. If you like a little more softer sound, which I personally would prefer, then I'd go with the elCaMbo. All right, we have the tube palette, we have the elCaMbo. Let's go for the third one. See you in a second. All right, so here we are back with the TC Electronic Cinders, it's called. So what can we set up here? So here we have volume, tone, and drive. What a surprise. So let's start by putting, again, everything to 12 o'clock and then clean channel. Okay, I think we need to put the volume up. Yeah, that was what it needed. So. All right, let's go up with the tone a little and let's see what happens if we put the gain on max. Oh, the amp is really starting to take it, probably. Yeah, you could tell that by the hum coming from the amp. You know, if I start shredding like I would sit at home and practice, then this is definitely a sign of me feeling comfortable with this pedal. So while it's not as aggressive as the Tube Pilot, it's still a little more aggressive than the elCaMbo, but it has a little of the thickness that the elCaMbo has. So it's right in the middle. So let's put like everything back to 12 except for the volume. So tone and drive back to 12. Let's go to the crunch channel for now. fun. This is great fun. So I think that I just go for a little more tone, but then roll off the volume a bit and the drive a bit. So let's see how that is going. To be honest, I mean, it's slightly pushing the amp. I think I would rather use it as a kind of tube screamer. Let's see if we can do it. So full volume, then let's go for full tone, and then for like no gain. That is just the amp. And then now with the pedal. Right, so it can like act like a tube screamer, just pushing the amp a little more. If I would use it as an overdrive to replace an overdrive channel, I would use it with like, I think like full everything on a clean channel. So obviously like the amount of gain on overdrive you would put in might be different with you, but that is how it really sounds good here in the room. Really good for lead sounds. Alright guys, so let's try to come to an end for now. So if I'd have an amp that has a crunch channel that I'm kind of satisfied with, but I want to push it a little more, and if I'm like keen on this thicker type of lead sound, then I would go for the elCaMbo. If I'd have an amp that I want to have a good lead sound on, but I don't want to use the amp of the distortion of the amp at all, then I would take the Cinders, the last one we just had. This can be used for that or as a kind of tube screamer, I'd say. So yeah, pushing the amp a little more or replacing distortion channel at all, that's the pedal for that. If my amp sounds too friendly, and if I want to add that certain like bite and aggressiveness to it, then I'd go with the tube pilot, because as there's a tube in there, it really can give that tube character to it, right? And make everything a little more aggressive and bitey. So as with most of the times, really when it's about guitar gear, there's really no, okay, this pedal is better than that. I quit this type of discussion a while ago, but what I'd say is that for different situations, I would use different pedals. Do these pedals sound good? Yes, all of them sound good, especially for the price. I don't know how these guys can make like profit by selling these pedals. So these pedals start like from around 35 euros and go up to 45 euros, and it's insane. So you could get a full pedal board with overdrive, delay, reverb for around 100 bucks, which is insane. And if you want to hear these pedals in a little more like neutral situation, just go down to the description box, and there we will have the link to the Tonepedia player. If you don't know what Tonepedia is an interactive platform to compare guitar gear, which has been recorded in like the exact same circumstances. So if you want to see like these pedals going into another amp, play with another playing style, whatever, that is the place for you to be, right? So really hope that you liked the sound, the playing, everything, right? If you want to see something on this channel, please leave it down in the comment section and we will try our best to do it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today. So thank you guys for tuning in and see you next time.